Hey, honey?
Yeah, what's up? Hey everybody, welcome to another Friday Featurette. I'm Laura and we are live at the New Orleans Convention Center where they are hosting the New Orleans Coffee Festival. So let's go on in to the hall and we'll look around.
I'm a micro roaster. I'm located on the North Shore of New Orleans. I also have a coffee trailer called Campbell's Coffee on the Go, where I do espresso drinks and smoothies and boba teas. I do rentals and farmers markets and all that fun stuff. All of my coffees are available on our website, www.campbellscoffee.com. I'm mostly single origin, small batch coffee, so I have a 2-pound air roaster. Everything that I do is super, super small, and if I'm giving it to you, it's been roasted in the last 24 hours, so it's as fresh as you can possibly get it. That's me, and it's just me. I'm a one-woman show, although my kids help out occasionally. And we're going to be doing the Renaissance Festival in November and December in Hammond, just outside of Hammond. We're the Louisiana Renaissance Festival. Campbell's Coffee will be there. I am the official coffee supplier for the Renaissance Festival.
Nice.
So.
Hey guys, this is Sean from Seeds Coffee in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm our director of wholesale. What we're all about is trying to link direct trade as much as we can. We try to go meet the farmers at the source, buy directly from them so there's no middleman and they know that they're being taken care of. We bring it, we roast it as best we can, and we try to sell it to as many shops as we can so that direct trade just grows. Birmingham, Alabama, check us out, Seeds Coffee.
Hi. So we're brewing an Ethiopian coffee, a natural process from Hamasho. Don't know if you know much about coffee, but like a natural process means that they dried the beans with cherry on, so the coffee absorbs more of the sweetness before they remove it from the bean. It was roasted about 12 days ago by my husband, and then it's ground over here to a very fine Turkish coffee grind size. So Turkish coffee grind size is like talcum powder. We go maybe a few microns on the other side, so it's a little bit coarser, maybe a step closer to espresso, but I mean like a tiny little step. I'm using 7 grams of coffee to 80 grams of water, so about a 1:11 ratio. I preheat my water to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius. And the reason I do that is to control my brew time. So I'm trying to control as many of the brew parameters as I can to get the best taste out of the coffee that I can. The difference between Turkish coffee and other brew methods is that Turkish coffee is not filtered. There's no filtration at all. It's, sorry, here. So as it starts to brew, micro bubbles will start to form in the center and larger bubbles around the outside, and they'll start to become a little bit more dense and start to raise up towards the top. I'm gonna slow that down just a little bit. So when it gets up to the top, right before that, I'll turn it off because the residual heat will push it up and can push it over. I'm gonna hold my cup at an angle to pour it in, and that's to preserve the foam, the crema on top. It has no taste value, it's just aesthetics. You'll see sometimes in like videos online where people boil it 3 times, and the reason they're doing that is to form this crema on top, but they're using pre-ground old coffee. So the coffee's already degassed. So what forms that crema is the gases releasing from the coffee. So they have to boil it 3 times to force any gas left in the coffee out. But when you use fresh coffee, it doesn't take anything, and it gets up to about 190, 200 degrees. Then you need to wait for it to cool down. Right? It's going to take about 5 minutes for the grinds to settle to the bottom, for the coffee to cool to a drinking temperature. As that happens, like, you can evaluate the aroma if you want, or you can just let it sit there. Once it starts to become drinkable, you'll take a sip and then wait for the next sip. Because the coffee is still in there, it'll continue to develop in the cup. So it'll continue to change. You'll get different flavors on their first sip than on your second sip because you're still brewing the coffee. That's the real difference between a Turkish coffee brew method and a filtered coffee brew method. Once you filter coffee, you taste what you taste, and that's all you get. But with the Turkish coffee brew method, it continues to change. It's more dynamic in the cup. It is very hot, so you need to wait, and that's all. That's my spiel.
All right.
Turkish coffee tastes like Kosovo. And this is real good Turkish coffee.
Go ahead.
So I am Chanel Dillon, first a therapist, but second a coffee shop owner. And we are located in Metairie on 7314 Mistletoe Street. Come by and visit us.
Hey y'all, we're Monte Vista Coffee. We're representing our farm in Honduras. I'm a 3rd generation producer with the help of my dad. We're gonna have all 3 processes here. We have, for example, a full natural. It's gonna be dried in every layer of it. Then we have the honey, which we take that first layer off and let it dry with the mucilage and the honey around it. And then we have this V60 over here, which is gonna be our pour over method for extraction. This is my wife, Andrea. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. Thank you. Come check us out in New Orleans. Oh, wow.
My name is Rene Alcebo, and the company is NicaNOLA Coffee. For Nicaragua, NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. I have a coffee farm in northern Nicaragua and import directly to New Orleans, Louisiana. I have a high elevation, forest-grown coffee farm, all organic, all fair trade, really clean, good quality coffee, and I import about 20,000 pounds about once a year. So trying to get my foot in the door, and anybody interested, look up NicaNOLA.com.
Alright, my name's Matt. I'm with Rebirth Coffee, and we're here at the New Orleans Coffee Show. I'm born and raised in New Orleans and wanted to showcase our products. Here we have our Rebirth Coffee. We initially launched our K-Cups. It comes from our farm that's been around since 1933. It's actually hand-selected beans. It's sun-dried and roasted in a machine from the 1930s. And then we decided to expand. We have our Honduran lineup. We have 3 different varieties. And we also have a blend of those. And what we do with that, we actually mix and do a cold brew and a iced coffee mixture that we sell to hotels and restaurants. So thank y'all for coming by and checking it out, and hopefully y'all enjoy it.
Cheers.
Oh, nice.
I like like the slogan. Make your coffee kick before reality does.
That is cool.
And of course, they all have different seasons.
Pretty good.
Have y'all tried the coffee?
I have not.
Would you like to sample it?
Sure.
What would you like?
What do you think's the best I got to try?
Samples we have Colombian, Honduras, Ethiopian, and Peru. None of them are very dark. Like I go to the medium side on almost everything.
Yeah, me too. Ethiopia.
Ethiopian.
Yeah, and they don't tell you to, like, I got no sugar to coffee.
There you go. That's probably one of the lightest ones we have.
All right.
Yeah.
Am I going to be on YouTube or what am I on?
Yeah, Board Barista.
Board Barista. All right.
Yeah, we usually do like cooking show once a week, little adventures around the city and stuff. And I do like nerdy
Where you
D&D
from?
stuff. Live right here in the city.
Awesome. Cool.
So,
And I'm in French Settlement.
nice.
Where you located?
French Settlement, going towards Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Livingston Parish.
Cool.
To check it out next time we're out
Yeah,
there.
well, we don't have a shop. I'm the coffee roaster, and so we just have a warehouse we roast out of. I don't have a brick and mortar. I don't know how to make coffee. That's all out of a drip pot, just like you would do at your house. I don't know how to do all the fancy drinks, and like they're doing these competitions. That's not me.
Just know how to roast it.
I'm a roaster, and everybody seems to like it, so I'm doing something right.
I wanted to make it up to the classes for the roasting stuff. I've never done any of the roasting
No?
side. It's always been an interest.
I went to one class yesterday. It was a mixology class, but they didn't really. It was real basic. Like this is a shot glass, this is a spoon. So I didn't get what I was looking for out of it. John that just left, he went to a bunch of the classes, took a lot of notes. He said, "Man, them classes are awesome." So yeah, definitely check them out.
All right. Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Good meeting y'all.
Good meeting you too.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you check out some of the coffee companies of the people we interviewed. We know we're going to. Okay, we'll see you next time. Hey, everybody. Thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.